Good morning, everybody. It's day 3 today, and we're going to be looking at our bodies a little bit more. We're going to be asking for some messages from our bodies. Do you know that more than 90% of our communication is nonverbal? It happens through the nuances and the tone and the body language, and the way that we communicate with others happens. Less than 10% of it is the words that we say and the verbal communication we make. So it makes sense that our bodies are already giving us and others messages all the time. And so often, many of us just we don't tune into our bodies. We often ignore them until they're absolutely screaming out in pain or in discomfort, or feed me or take me to the bathroom. And we are often quite detached from our bodies in many ways. So today, we're going to look at doing a body scan. Now, you can follow along as I'm explaining the exercise, but it would be also good if you do this exercise a little bit later, perhaps just after you've done your 5 minutes of nothing. It's a good opportunity to really kind of tune in with your own body. So I like to think of this exercise as downloading emails from my body. I don't know if that works for you, but it works for me. So it's kind of like we're going to go from, again, I like to start with my feet. I'm not quite sure why. You're also welcome to start with your head. And we're going to kind of just find a nice quiet place, standing, sitting, or lying down, and really kind of go through the body little piece by little piece. So starting at the bottom of the feet, and the idea is that we remember in the beginning, we talked about the beginner's mind, the emptiness of not judging according to what you think you know about yourself. So you may start your scan and say, oh, that's right, my big toe is sore. And that's because I stubbed it yesterday on the brick. So that's the kind of the knowledge that you have. It's not the innate wisdom that comes from allowing your body to really speak to you. It might be a different kind of message that comes through from your big toe. I'm sorry, I know this sounds a bit weird. Let's give it a go. So going from the bottom of our feet, and just kind of like, it's helpful, I find, to close one's eyes when you do this exercise, and just go through the body. So it's almost like you inviting messages to drop into the inbox. That is your mind. We're not going to read the messages yet. So let's say we notice that that big toe is tweaking a little, it's throbbing. And then we go up the legs, and we separate out right leg, left leg. There's a little bit of a tweak in my right knee, I notice. Wonder what that is. Never mind, put the message in the inbox. Going up to the pelvis, are there any messages from my body, any little tweaks or aches, or even something that feels comfortable and good, anything that wants to come through into an inbox that wants you to be aware of what's going on. Now, if you've been ignoring your body for a very long time, you might find it difficult to open the inbox so that you get some emails, or you might find you get flooded with messages from all different parts of your body that are saying, oh, thank goodness she wants to talk to us now, or he wants to talk to us now, and you get a whole lot of messages. Now, the idea is you can't work with all the messages at the same time. I mean, it's like a paddock full of wild horses. You can't go in and tame and train them all at the same time. You have to pick one, the one that seems the friendliest, or the one that's closest to the gate. And we let that one out, and we go and work with that one. It's the same with your body messages. If you find that your body is screaming at you in all different directions, don't try and sort everything out in the first 5 minutes that you do this. Kind of pick one that is kind of speaking the loudest. So let's do a small example. So I notice right now, loudest in my body is this feeling of pressure on my shoulders. It's not quite pain, it's more like a heavy pressure. So if I really kind of tune into that and go, okay, so what is that about? Am I carrying a lot of responsibility at the moment? Am I holding things together a bit? Is that message about being aware of how much I'm carrying? Does that feel any better in my body? That's the general idea. So it's a kind of it's the start of communication. We're going to be looking over the next few days at how important the body is in relation to our mind and what we're thinking. So start befriending this body, allow it to send you some emails, and start thinking, what are the messages that I need to hear from my body today? Another ending part of the exercise you'll see in your workbooks is, as you finish doing this exercise, whether you're sitting, standing, lying, whatever it is you're doing, find a position that kind of depicts how you feel today. So it could be that you're sort of feeling a little, withdrawn and cold, and it's more of a holding yourself tight and cuddling type of feeling. And then, find that position and see, does that feel good? Okay. It might be that you want to open out a lot more and have a big stretch and feel, that's a good position for me. I feel that one today. Try out a variety of different positions and find one that you kind of feel fits today really well. And then, hold it for as long as you need to. It could be a few seconds. You could, if you sort of curled up in a little ball and you really need to protect yourself a bit, you might want to stay there for a few minutes. Feel free to really move into that and explore it. And I promise we are going in a direction that is going to help us have our body, mind, and soul all talking together. Have fun, enjoy this exercise, be willing to have funny and strange and weird messages from your body. Remember the beginner's mind, and I will see you tomorrow.